moving on to the main card. This is where shit gets real, man. This is where shit hits the fan. UFC 274 main card, Donald Cerrone versus Joe Lauzon as your opener. I'm very, very excited to watch this fight because I know everyone's probably not going to be too happy about this pick, but I'm picking Joe Lauzon, man. I'm picking Joe Lauzon as the underdog. I've seen a few other people picking Joe Lauzon, but I'm pretty proud to say I've been on Joe Lauzon the whole time. So I feel like if Donald Cerrone does win, which a lot of people are picking as well, I probably will look like a little bit of an idiot, but I feel like the fact that the fight is at 155 pounds probably plays a little bit into Joe Lauzon's favour in this one here. Donald Cerrone hasn't fought at 155 for a while. In fact, I can't really remember his last 155 pound fight. Was it against Anthony Pettis? Or was it against Justin Gaethje? I'm not too sure, but it was one of them. Anyway, the point is, it hasn't been for a while, so now he's going to have to cut weight. He showed some pretty bad... what's it called? He showed bad durability against Alex Morono. That was a very hard to watch fight. A standing TKO almost about a year ago against Alex Morono, pretty early on into the first rounds. Joe Lauzon, on the other hand, though, he hasn't fought for about 2.5 years. But that Jonathan Pearce fight, that was a moment for Joe Lauzon. That really was a great fight. He, I said he ground and pounded Jonathan Pearce out to win that fight, but really, the way that fight really started was the stand-up. Joe Lauzon hurt him pretty badly in the stand-up and then managed to utilize his grappling and ground and pound him out. I feel like we are going to see some very good grappling sequences probably from both of these guys, but I don't think that Donald Cerrone is going to be able to take Joe Lauzon's best shot. You could probably say the same thing about Joe Lauzon though. Can Joe Lauzon take Donald Cerrone's best shots? You know, like he got retired to Chris Gudishmaka, he got knocked out by Clay Guida, and then he did lose a decision to Stevie Ray. Like, this was years ago. Joe Lauzon has not been an active fighter whatsoever, but I do think that he's going to beat a guy like Donald Cerrone, who is actually older than Joe Lauzon in this one here. A matchup that never really ended up happening, that could have probably happened about like 6, 7, 8 years ago, you know what I mean? But Joe Lauzon, I feel like, was always kind of about here, and Donald Cerrone was always kind of more up the top of the division. But now that they're older, now that they're veterans, now that they've kind of been losing a few fights, it's about time that they can kind of fight together and put on a pretty good show for the fans. I am picking Joe Lauzon. I think that he probably will finish Donald Cerrone, in my opinion, here. I think we will see good grappling exchanges either way as well. Donald Cerrone obviously has a great jiu-jitsu game. He's been fighting in jiu-jitsu tournaments as well, somewhat recently. Joe Lauzon, on the other hand, I don't necessarily think that he's kind of been doing anything, which I guess could be used as an argument for him to not win. But yeah, I can see Joe Lauzon winning this fight here. He did look great against Jonathan Pearce. He was a slight underdog against Jonathan Pearce. He almost knocked out Jonathan Pearce on the feet, and then he was able to utilize his grappling. He locked up Jonathan Pearce into a position that JSP could not get out of, and Joe Lauzon rains down a bit of ground and pound and won by TKO on that one there. Joe Lauzon by finish is my pick. I don't really know if it's going to get a sub or a KO. Probably more so the KO, but I guess maybe Donald Cerrone could KO Joe Lauzon as well. These are two guys that probably don't necessarily have the greatest durability at this age, and the fact that they're going to probably both be cutting down to 155 as well, I feel like it's probably going to hurt Donald Cerrone a little bit more. Joe Lauzon plus 140 on BetUS, which is my affiliated betting partner if you wanted to sign up, with the link in my description. But moving on, let's have a look at what odds we can get elsewhere though. Oh man, I cannot read. What is wrong with me? Okay, I can't see. I can't read. For some reason, I genuinely cannot find it. That is really embarrassing. But anyway, the video still stands. The video still stands. I'm not cutting that out. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm picking Joe Lauzon to win.